Hello, how you guys doing today? My name's Matthias and here continuing this web episode, if you recall, of Look at the Levels of The Last of Us Part 2.
This hunter was on
And
top of him.
we're doing Seattle Day 1, and this is pretty much on
Joel couldn't
Ellie's
get to his
side
gun.
here that we're viewing,
Jeez.
and this is
Were you scared?
Ellie and Dina here,
I
just first walking the
think
woods,
just
getting into Seattle,
ran in there,
and
grabbed his
explaining a
gun
little
and
bit the
shot
story,
the guy in the face.
her journey with
How
Joel.
old were you?
This level, this is pretty much
that
where
the QZ?
you get to see a lot more of the,
Watch the high spots.
where you use a lot more of the gameplay here, where there's puzzles.
Oh shit!
This is just like the front gate, and this is in Seattle, Washington, where I live nearby, which I was kind of like a little bit biased right here because it takes place in the city
Hey.
that I live near.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's pretty much hooking up power, which is amazing that she should be able to do. And then she got these codes from a dead guy all written down. But watch this. Boom. You were so fucking close right there. That horse could have been killed.
And scope it out.
Which, at this point in The Last of Us, I think Fedra does no longer exist. Because people were pissed, and I think they just killed them all and tortured them. There was an episode in the
So,
Last of Us show
where are
series
we?
where it kind of shows that actually happening.
We're here.
In this area
Ah, nice.
is where you start. This is one of the spots where you really explore Seattle. It's condensed, and yes, you get here's some combat trying to take out some infected. But it's also where you can gather resources as well too, which is very good to get.
Okay. That's all of them.
Oh yeah, and this is like one of the things like with these letters you read in here. It's one way to get codes of the vault and other
Body armor guys were
safes
trying
as
to
well
rob the
too
bank.
to get more resources.
Shit.
More
like that
resources,
Which one?
and it
The one with the
expands the
surfer
world here
bank
as well
robbers.
too.
Oh yeah. Love that movie. Thanks, dude.
For one bullet. Oh yeah, so here's some of the tricks where like you can grab behind them, do a silent kill. That's one way you can actually save your ammunition because resources are limited and you don't want to always go guns blazing. You can actually get pretty creative. Like for example, like here, I'm trying to get all their attention one spot, and what I do is Molotov cocktail. Oh yeah, you come across in this music shop and like, here's a little more character development here. How Ellie really continued playing guitar more. How Joel taught her how to do it. Oh yeah, and so like since you can explore, you don't necessarily have to do all of them, but explore all the areas. But I highly recommend you do because it's not just the resources of ammunition, but it's also ingredients to build like bombs and also upgrades for your weapons as well too. Which I am using Game Plus here, so there's previous upgrades I already had, and I'm just gonna continue them on. I really love that feature they have now in games now.
I remember my first week.
That
just
is the Seattle
gorging
Public
myself.
Library right there. That
Stuffing food
building
in all my
actually looks
pockets,
like
feeling
that,
like I was
and
gonna
it
run
is
out.
awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, here's one of the surprises, motherfucker!
What do you think it's
Yeah,
for?
no, it's actually a spot where
clue.
you can actually
Let's
unlock
keep an eye out.
right here.
Oh
So
shit!
it's one of
I
these
got it.
kind of hidden gems
Let's
that they have
see
in the
what
game.
we got in here.
Some kind of WLF something.
kind of like a hideout station or something, where, oh yeah, like the propaganda flyers.
What is that?
WLF propaganda. Reminds me of the Fireflies in Boston.
And here's something that actually also expands
What's
as well
this?
too.
These are plans to hit a Fedra convoy.
Yeah, what the WLF
This
did,
place
hit
must
the
be
Fedra
old.
convoy. Now we are getting into the courthouse, which is a pretty important level because you find a gas can in the synagogue, and you can find gas in the courthouse here. And that's what you have to do, is find gas to get the power going to unlock the door. Which you do. Now here's another trick, using Molotov cocktails. When they're all gathered right there, you can burn all those motherfuckers. Or at least not all of them, most of them per se. This is where you kind of have to be patient in here in the game, because they start running around trying to figure out. Granted, they're on fire, which hopefully does weaken them a little bit, but you still need to take them out. Oh yeah, another trick, using these smoke bombs, and then running at them, and then stabby. And Dina comes in handy because she does the same thing. Another way to save ammunition. Oh yeah, now here's a pretty important story point here. How they're trying to find Abby, but also trying to find Tommy, which is Joel's brother, because he's also trying to find Abby to kill her.
Tommy did this.
And that's how Ellie knows,
This?
because Tommy has, I think, a specific way
No
of
way.
doing shit, and she
It's
kind of
definitely
explains
him.
things here.
He's one of the ones that killed Joel.
Shit. There's another one over here.
Yeah, there's a certain tactic that they do in the game that Ellie learned from Joel.
Joel told me about this. You ask this guy a question, but you don't make him say it. You make him write it down. And then you ask this guy, and if the facts match, you're telling the truth. If not,
You fuck him up.
yeah. Whatever.
I still have
Luckily, Dean gets away,
Get the other! Don't
but
lose her!
unfortunately, the horse was definitely got killed, got injured, but he just fucking killed him. And it's where, like, okay, you're trying to escape here right now. You have to grab the gun, got someone injured, and then, oh shit. And, fuck. This is where you're tied up, but also the
Didn't
guy
think I'd
you
ever see you
scratched
again.
with your knife in the beginning of the game.
How'd you find us?
I asked about a dude with a bitch scar across his face.
It's funny. How many came with you?
You're not
Just
gonna
you
get
two?
anything out of her.
You can't stop this.
Damn, yeah, Ellie's very determined.
You're supposed to be out looking for the other one. What the fuck is this?
You know the smuggler that we killed out in Jackson?
Yeah.
This girl was there.
What?
Yeah, that's your
They're
biggest.
coming after
You should have
us.
killed her.
That's why Nick was fucked up like that. We gotta get her to Isaac. We gotta tell him exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well, I just got off the radio with Isaac. And we got a new mandate. Kill all trespassers.
Oh shit.
That doesn't make any sense.
Direct
Yeah.
order, man.
No,
At
let's
this time,
talk.
CL is
Let's
very
figure out
dangerous.
what she
I
knows.
don't give a fuck what she knows. You saw what she did to the others?
You have no idea how many people she might be with. This might be an ambush,
I don't care
Mike.
how many people she's with. We will find them. We will kill them.
Can you just think for yourself for a quick
Jordan, get
second
the
right
fuck
now?
out of
Can
my
you-
way.
Oh no, and luckily, same day. And oh shit. She's got. This is where suspense is building up right here. Going, oh, Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out here! You gotta kill this motherfucker.
Come here.
You know what? You shouldn't kill Joel, and then we wouldn't be in this mess then. So now, see like a little more gameplay. Grab the glass. See if you can, yeah, see like this is one of the gameplay mechanics right here, and come on. And another mistake he did is like, it was not just that, but he left the knife there. He thought he could do it, and watch this. Yep. Revenge there. Yeah, exactly. Nope. One of the mistakes. And it cost his life.
Okay. Mostly.
Man, that was pretty intense right
Ellie.
there.
We should go. Somebody would have heard the gunshots.
Look, she's one of them.
Come on. Look at that later.
Was there a TV station on that map?
I don't fucking know.
Get
Come
the
on.
fuck out of there.
Look, Ellie.
Now, this is where like you have to sneak around through the WLF because now they're all on high alert. Like, Scars is like a the WLF and the Scars are like at war with each other. Oh, now this is pretty cool right here. Like, you go right underneath here and hide from them. This is kind of like where you have to be patient here, have them separate a little bit.
Has this been called in? Greg went out to Capitol Hill. He should be back with those guys any minute.
Yeah, timing wasn't right. Make sure you have a silencer on the pistol there as well too, because it'll definitely help.
This doesn't feel right. Chris! We're under attack! I think he came from that direction!
And yeah, and this is one they're trying to figure out.
Right here! Motherfucker!
Oh, come on, Dina.
Come on, start a sweep.
But at least you right in the face. But now, by doing that,
Who the fuck did this?
this WLF is going to figure out, okay, it's probably coming underneath. And this is what they can do. See, right there. And see, like, they just grab you, and then you just gotta fight them. Oh, I will be trying. That doesn't know anything. They drop their guns and you can't pick up ammo.
Let's not find out.
WLF rules right here.
Hey, check this out. Seattle traded one shitty ruler for another.
How old do you think this is?
At least a few years. They probably put it up right after everything went down with the military.
See, that's just
Must
one
have been
thing.
scary for all these people.
Is with like with
First the
these
outbreak,
organizations trying to like,
then
oh,
Fedra,
those rules don't work, but these rules,
the
and like
wolves.
it's one extreme
Wonder how
organization
many stuck
after
around
another,
and joined these
and that's where it just becomes chaotic, and they're never
question.
organized. And it shows
Wonder
these
where the
hints
others
throughout
are.
the
Go from
game
there.
as well too, or yeah, kind of like
Doesn't matter what
a
they
little bit
do.
of the world building on how they do that, like where stuff starts to one, people are upset, and they start making their own shit. This is when you can start throwing trap bombs here. This is like a little more of the gameplay here. Oh, see, you even see
See
the
any others?
pieces dripping from the top.
Not yet.
The
What do you
Scars
think it is?
is some kind of religious group.
Someone who
and
wants
who
us
worship-
to feel her love.
Yeah, to feel her love, like,
You
and
think
she's
she's
supposed to be
related to the wolves?
a
I don't
god.
know.
So you
Kinda
see these
fucking
kind of
weird.
drawings, and there's be symbols throughout the game that you'll see. And this is when Dina start not feeling the best and start
okay?
hinting at
Yeah,
some
sorry,
things.
it's just a smell.
And see, like, here's another,
More of this stuff.
yeah, and there's the symbol as well too. Like that symbol looks like a diamond kind of, but yeah. It kind of explains like in the Abbey section of the game, like who these scars are a little bit more in depth. So these are more teases. Like here's another tease that's about to come up, where it shows like why the scars and WLF are at war here.
This is definitely not Tommy.
Right, like this for example. You see those guys
Who the fuck
hanging them. I think that's the WLF because you see the blood of that symbol right there, of the scars. Ah, now we get to our next clue, where we found out she is dead.
That's her. Leah.
And here's something that's pretty important that's coming up right here.
This is 2. Do you copy? 6. Acknowledge.
So the radio is also important, but Ellie just found a bunch of photos.
It's all of them.
Hey, wait. That's near Jackson.
Oh shit.
Look at their fucking smiles.
Yep. So looks like they took it on their way up there to kill Joel.
That's her. That's the one who killed him.
So then they kind of use them
3
for
down, right?
their maps, and they place them on the map to figure out where the locations are.
Support Unit India en route to the TV station. Repeat, support
Shit.
Unit India en route.
Yeah, we should
Over.
get going.
Yeah. Now the WLF is coming in, and time to get the fuck out. Oh man, that was an epic headshot right there. Oh shit. Yeah, they come from all directions to WLF. Oh, now this is in the subway, Sound Transit subway in downtown Seattle. Right here, you see. Now that arrow bomb shot was one way, the clever way of trying to get the clickers to go against the WLF, and so they're not focused on me. So that's another creative tactic you can do in the game.
Right over here.
And surprisingly, that dumbass did not see me. And now here's something that's pretty important, is where Ellie's mask is just broken, but that doesn't really matter to her. But Dina,
Ellie, your mask. Here, we can share mine. No! Don't take it off! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no! Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not.
because
coughing,
Dina
you
did not
see?
believe Ellie the first time. Now this is where we get to the Paramount Theater in Seattle. There's going to be a pretty big reveal here that's about to happen, which it does draw some tension between these two.
I'm immune.
Okay. You're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
Right, but they did show it in the Last of Us show series, where
A chemical.
the actress, I think her name is Ashley Johnson, who plays as Ellie, she plays as her mother.
Maria
And
Tommy,
she was pregnant with Ellie, and she
Joel
was
are the
bitten
only
by
ones who know.
infected. And when she gave birth, she was pretty much immune.
I think I'm pregnant.
And there's the big reveal right there,
What?
which changes the things here.
How long have you known?
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
They may have been on this journey too much, or doing this whole revenge And this is part of the theme in the game, is like the cycle of violence and what it does to people. Ellie's kind of slowly inching away like what Abby did right there. Like seeking revenge, but to a cost to the loved ones around you. Now we're getting to a flashback where you'll see young Ellie, which is her birthday, and that's when you see a little more with Joel.
It's starting to sound like something.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all. Mind your step.
I got it.
Okay, this is actually kind of funny right here, where Joel just pushed Ellie off the rock. And this is kind of like more, you see more of the relationship of father and daughter building right here.
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
You're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing.
That's
old
right, in
man.
the first game she could not
See
swim.
what happens.
And this is her big birthday surprise right here. Is
Oh, shit,
Yep.
Oh my god, it is
Motherfucking
a dinosaur!
Yeah, it is.
So, and it's pretty much a bunch of
Joel?
Easter eggs you play
Right.
through,
Holy shit.
and it is a natural
It's
history
another
museum.
Fucking dinosaur. Actually, it's a Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie.
A
I saw.
Jurassic Park reference, and there's going to be several of them here.
Compsognathus. Whew, it's a big name for little guys.
Yeah, they'd swarm you.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there's a sequel.
And that is the Lost World
Wasn't as
of
good.
Jurassic Park right there.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day. Whew, imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where, actually one of the guys said, "That's a big mound of shit."
What is
And
this
that's your
movie,
third
and
Jurassic
when can
Park
we see
reference
it?
right there.
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
And that's another thing that Ellie really liked. It's also space. And that's
you.
like the castle, like I believe it's from the Apollo missions. And these are one of the tenderest moments that she has with Joel. And just to have her imagine was like launching in a rocket and going out to space. Especially in the world that she lives in right now. Dark and greedy, society's gone, how you rebuild back up, and all these achievements that humankind has delivered. Now it's in a shitty world now. And this is just one of the beautiful moments in the game where you do feel that connection between Ellie and Joel. You feel like the justification of Ellie and Deanna going out there and trying to kill Abby. Which is why, this is one of the reasons why the game's so powerful. Stuff like this right here, these tender moments. Now in here, this is another part of the museum they had to get across the river. But with this,
Oof.
I don't know if this is
Stay strong,
foreshadowing
buddy.
with the wolves going against the moose right there of the
This guy
game,
needed
so
a
I
hug.
really don't know. This is actually pretty cool right here, like stuff written on the walls, because you'll see here it leads up to something very important right here when you read all these subliminal messages. Whoever did this is not very happy, clearly, and to slowly build up to a very important where this man's definitely feeling guilty. There is no light. Liars. And this is what she sees right here. The fireflies here. And this kind of like, Ellie's thinking, okay, what did the fireflies
Let's get a move on. I want to get
lie
a fire
about?
going before it gets too dark.
Kind of hinting in the background of her.
Come on.
Thank you so much for watching. this concludes this portion of the Last of Us here, analyzing the Last of Us Part 2 here. So please tune in next week for Last of Us Part 2, and it's going to be Seattle Day 2. So it'll be uploaded next week. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.